Hi guys, this is Navdeep from Delhi Immigration Services. Today we have Mr. Sahil with us, who got the Canada study visa after two refusals and seven backlogs with for MBA at UCW. So we're just going to talk to him and see how his profile is and how he's become a successful candidate. Hi, Mr. Sahil. Many congratulations to you, first of all, for the approval, sir.
Hello, thank you. Yeah, actually, at last I got the visa. Yeah,
Great. So, can you talk us through your academic background and your overall profile? And also, you reapplied or applied for same program in three attempts. So that's
yeah,
understandable. But can you talk us through the academic background and experience that he has?
yeah. Firstly, if I talk about my academics, it's like I did my bachelor's in architecture, and after I completed my bachelor's in 2011, and after I did like a few years of like job, and then I decided to go for MBA in Canada, and then I start applying. Firstly, my preference was like project management, but I decided to go with MBA because I was thinking it will be a like better option to get a visa. So firstly, I connected with one of my friend who was in Amritsar, and there is an agent called Gradico, which I used for the filing process, and I launched my file around, I think. For my first file was in second of this I think September. Yeah, it's
September
second of
2020,
September
2021.
21.
Right.
Yeah. And my at that time my agent was Gradigo, and there was a lot of loopholes in that. For like it's very common in like cities like in Amritsar, Jalandhar, where agent don't give you GC keys, and they don't provide you email ID, and they always kept you behind the room so that you don't know anything about then. And the first bomb came when I got the this biometric invitation letter where my gender was mentioned female. So I asked my agent, what was this, and he was saying instead of like rectifying his mistake, he was like it was a mistake by IRCC. So I asked him to show me IM forms, and he was quite reluctant in that, and then I asked for GC key. So ultimately, I was quite sure that this time there are a lot of blunders in it, and even the SOP was not up to the mark. Though I was like a professional, I was not I'm not putting a lot of time since I was also busy in my profession. So and I was completely like blindly have a faith on my agent. But on December, I got a refusal. So I asked them like,
I have a question for you. So, what is the exact
yeah,
designation you're working at right now?
right now, like
I
I am
think
a
it was assistant manager.
manager.
Yeah,
Yeah,
assistant manager in
assistant manager,
architecture.
architecture firm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got first refusal in December, and then again my agent was trying to grab money from me, and he was like, "I will file this case notes," and they were asking me a lot of money, like $250, which I myself done it like in $5 to $6. And when my case notes came after like 20 days, then I go through them properly, and it was like mentioned they well, they incorrectly they have submitted my gender. And not only this, my education years, they have put 1 year gap. Like my education was like in 2006 I completed my plus 2, and on 2006 I started my this thing, this my degree, architecture degree.
Yeah.
But instead of 2006 they mentioned 2007. Like they, but it's so not a small mistake. I confronted them, but they were like, no, no, it's like a very common mistake, and everybody getting refusal. Like they were such a lame person. I can't like, well, they were something very casually they were talking about. So I decided, I contacted a lot of people. Like I joined people on different WhatsApp group about refusals and all that, and even on Facebook. And there was a guy who was like who was also in a similar age like me, and have a kind of same profile. and he was like he mentioned me about you, like there is a guy, he's from like Delhi immigration, he's from Moga, and he takes such kind of cases, and he has used this agent for this filing, and he's quite satisfied him. So firstly I was like mostly people went for like big cities like Jalandhar, this Chandigarh, Jalandhar, and then Delhi and all that stuff. But I was quite reluctant in the starting, but then I saw YouTube videos of you, and like then I came to know like no, Mr. Navdeep has a lot of potential and I can go with him. So I contacted you, I sent a mail, and you was quite polite that yeah, I have a chance, and I think we have a phone conversation at that time, and you ensured me like I asked you like what are my chances, and you were like yeah, you can give a chance, and there are most probably you will get a visa. So and all and I think I first file our we lodged our file on 2nd of February, and it took 2 months, I think 2 months or 3 months to get a decision. And in 26th of April I got second refusal.
It was
So
for which intake, sir? Was it for July intake, I guess? Or
yeah, it was like in October, November, December I completed my foundation course,
okay.
and then I got my refusal in 2nd of December. Then I applied for absence of leave for this winter intake. Then I applied with you, and at that time I was on leave of absence, and again I applied leave of absence for the spring intake to get my decision. And on like 26th of April I again get a refusal. So I still
Right.
remember I have a big long talk with you, and you were also shocked. Like I have seen SOP written by you, and it is very detailed. Even I am like 100% sure that this time I will get a visa, because I have seen a lot of SOPs. I have done a lot of R&D and talked with many people who have a refusal and got the visa, and my SOP I was 100% sure. But still, I got a refusal on second attempt by you, and you were also shocked. And then
You sort
I
of
remember,
decided, I think, to reapply once again because you were heading
yeah,
to leave of absence and you
no,
were sort of caught up in that situation. So we decided that okay, we hoped that you will get it, and it was a shock for us as well. So we were confident at the same time, but yeah, sometimes human intervention is there, so it happens. So then we reapplied. I also want to ask you before we go further about the leave of absence. So
yeah.
it's a rare scenario. I think not many students are aware about it. So can you shed some more light about it? Like who suggested you to go, this path, and how did you decide to go with that?
Okay. Yeah, it's like during pandemic, this COVID pandemic, this Canadian government decided to let the people from outside Canada to do online studies. So UCW allow their students to do 2 semester from their country and online, and it's refundable if you get a refusal. On only condition that you get a refusal. So I first I did my first course online in this October, November, December, and I have an option for second course also to do online. But there was people in like in you which are also my like colleagues in UCW. They insisted me not to go for the second. Like there is a high risk of like you get a penalty, or you will not get a refund. So there was like confusion in that. So I decided to not go for this. Generally most of the people, what they do, they when they get a refusal, they apply for refund, and they go with the refund and try to like for another colleges and another courses. But
Yeah.
I decided to go with this MBA because I think this is the genuine course for me. So there is an option for leave of absence for it's like if you have attempted one course, like normally people what do they differ, but in my case I attempted one, I have attended one session. So in my case there is an leave of absence, like in UCW give you two leave of absence. So I exhausted both of them, and
So
I think
when
this is a very good thing. Yeah,
right, so when we reapplied, so I think you also received a request because apparently we were using the old LOA where you already had
yeah,
completed the foundation program and then you were at the leave of absence. And in this scenario, we applied for the visas. Officer was sort of also confused that, what is the
yeah,
valid intake that you're going to start the program
yeah,
in. So they requested for the LOA and then we submitted again the explanation to them that, okay, this is how the scenario is and you will start soon based on your completion of your foundation program and your currently leave of absence. I remember at the very last day we submitted it. We thought about it, what to
yeah,
do, what not. We tried deferring it, but it didn't happen. So,
yeah,
we submitted on the very last day. Now, recently you've got the decision. So,
yeah.
what exactly you were doing when you saw the update, and how was the reaction when you saw that this visa
I,
update?
I would like to add some points for the like students who are waiting, like the hurdles people face.
Yep.
Like uh, after second refusal, I lodged for another attempt, and I was like quite sure that this time I will get it. And because I'm quite confident in Mr. Navdi that he will he will write a strong SOP for me. But after 2 months of waiting, again, like a bomb or a setback came, a request from IRCC for an updated LOA since I was using an LOA of October 21.
Yep.
So and that time I was like in like April 22, I think. Yeah, yes, in June. Yeah, I got it in July 22. So I asked the college to give me an updated LOA, and there was a lot of confusion. Like there was no proper communication since and I even talked to representative of UCW from India, and they were also not able to help me. So ISSC gave me a time of 1 month to submit this new updated ITO, and I talked with and you that you also suggested me like we can use this old LOA, and we can write an letter of explanation along with this. So in the last day of submission, you wrote a very good letter of explanation, and we submitted an old LOA with the hope that we will get a visa with it. And I think I submitted it on 13th of August. Yeah, and I get the visa on 22nd of August. Yeah.
Okay. And what exactly were you doing? So did you see it in the night or was it in the day? Like how was the reaction?
Yeah. It was like I was sleeping around 12, and mostly I switch off my net in the night.
Yeah.
So at that time I was feeling very restless. Yeah, because I have seen some videos on YouTube like like when are the people coming with the visas and what are the timelines going. So around 2 o'clock, yeah, it was something like something was in my mind. I wake up and I on the internet on my phone, and I received a mail that you had got new messages in IRCC portal, and you can go. Then I wake up. Obviously, it was I knew the like decision came, so I opened GC key and I entered my all those this email IDs, and then there was like original passport request. So the first thing was I took a screenshot that it's a real or it's like something, and then I checked the number like few times, like is it me or like. It was like after 1 year, it's very a person get very hectic. Seriously, waiting for 1 year. So I still remember I sent a mail to you that I got at 2:30, and I got a reply around 2:44 from you that you congratulating me. Yeah, it was a
Many,
very
many
big
congratulations.
journey for me. Yeah,
Many congratulations to you. So I'm very happy. I know it was very difficult, not only to
yeah,
obtain a visa, but also to wait for that long period,
yeah,
and also going through a lot of uncertainties and also the
yeah,
bad experiences that he had. So, there are other students also are probably sailing in the same boat. So, from your experience, what piece of advice would you like to give to other students who may prepare well for the application, and what things they shouldn't be doing or what things they should do to make the application success? So, from your experience, I think if you can sort of give advice, it would be very helpful because you've seen a lot of uh, you know it was a roller coaster for you, so you've seen
Yeah.
everything about it. So, any advice from you will be very helpful.
Firstly, I think people like students mostly right now the most people well, students are coming from they're very young. Like after plus two, they are applying for files. And my first piece of advice will be like choose a genuine agent first. Any agent who is asking for your original documents, and I think you should avoid such kind of agents. Firstly, go with agents who have a good reputation. Watch their YouTube videos and their success stories. Is it a genuine or like is anybody like? Firstly, choosing your agent is very important. For me, my first agent was like bad SOB, bad filing, and all that stuff. And after I meeting you, then I came to know exactly what SOP is and should be like is. And SOP is very important. I think students should give time and should like also contribute themselves in SOP also, and should wait, and filing should be good, and it should be genuine, and course selection should also be right. Like in SOP, this is the core of the SOP. Like are you selecting a right course for this? And because this is the I think main thing where ISCC get you out from this visa line. Like mainly most of the refusal are like, are you like selecting the right course for you? Yeah, I think these are the points which should I think student consider while filing.
Thank you very much for the advice, and I really want to congratulate you for the success. And it was definitely a roller coaster journey for you. But
Yeah.
I really want to congratulate you. I'm very happy for you that I've got it. Many congratulations to you, to your family, everyone who supported you. And I wish
Yeah.
you great luck further in Canada. Thank you so much for putting that interest also in us. Yeah, it
uh,
was equally a success for us also. We are very happy that sort of we joined in your journey to success. So very happy for you, sir. And thank you very much
even
for taking time as well and talking to us.
Even I want
Yeah,
to thank you a lot. Like for 1 year, I was like quite. Sometime I was losing my patience, and I was sending you a lot of mails like what is happening. And I'm very thankful that you responded very quietly and you tried to calm me down. Like it's a very natural and yeah, though it's a 1 year, but I think most of the agents they don't treat you like this. After sometimes they start backing out, but you were beside me all the time and you helped me, and I'm very thankful you for this. Yeah.
no problem. You're most welcome, and I wish you great luck further in in your life in Canada, sir. Many
Yeah,
congratulations to you once again. Thank you very
thanks a
much
lot.
for taking time and having a conversation.